Yeah, it's a great question. And I don't think anyone has an answer. If only we had a magic wand to solve that. Because the reality is, what we're asking people to do is care. And we can't force people to care. Caring, as I mentioned earlier, I think service is a choice. It's a choice when you want to make someone else's experience better. It's when you care. And the two different experiences that you described, one is transactional, one is relational. The relational one is someone who absolutely deeply wants to make a difference in the other person's experience. How do you inspire that? So when I coach leaders, or if I coach, let's not even say leaders, when I'm just coaching in general, the first step that I take is always a sense of curiosity. Sometimes I hear feedback from their plus ones, from their leaders that have brought me into the organization to coach their individuals, and they say they won't do what I want them to do. They won't I tell them to do something and they don't follow. And so I always found that to be a very interesting dynamic and a very interesting comment to make, because how do you force someone to do something they don't want to do? And so it really starts with, well, why are they resisting in the first place? What's happening there? Because the more I insist, the more you may resist. And so to inspire care, maybe it starts with curiosity. What is it that this person naturally cares about? And how do we integrate that into what we do and what we're trying to achieve in hospitality? And I think ultimately that's what informs how we show up in our interactions, how we relate to others. And hopefully, if you hire people that have the same purpose and values, it leads to your desired results and outcomes.